Is familiar with Sabotage? Wow, it's way more people than I expected. So Sabotage is this 80s metal band that had a couple hits in the 80s, had more hits in the 90s, until they finally became the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. It's a long story that I don't want to tell. But they used to be one of my favorite bands, probably my favorite band throughout my mid-teens. And they went to Brazil a couple times where I'm from. They played big shows, and I always, I went to the show. I was crazy about Al Petrelli's guitar playing, and who now happens to play with me. It's fucking crazy. But I always, I just always followed that band. And when I moved to the States, the first thing I thought was, wow, I could get involved with that somehow. These Sabotage as a band stopped playing in the early 2000s. Way before I was in the States anyway. And but I figured that I could get involved with them, someday playing with them, something, I don't know. Until I met their singer, Zach Stevens, who should be here, but he's not. But supposedly he was here. He was gonna sing a song with me too, so there goes that. I met him at a festival that my band was playing at the time. I went and asked for a picture just as a fan. Got drunk as shit with him, and at the end of the night I was like, hey, if you ever need a guitar player, dude, you should just call me. And I wrote him my number on a napkin or something. He called me the week after, and I went out on tour with him. This was for his band Circle to Circle that was touring with John Oliva Spain at that opportunity. And for those familiar with Sabotage, was the first time that Zach and John were touring together. On that tour, of course, I got drunk with John too. So I made the contact that way. Herman, what's up, dude? Oh my God, it's Herman Lee! And is that? Anyway, so through that I met John Oliva. I ended up in John Oliva Spain, and time was on my side. And Joe Hoekstra, the guitarist for Trans-Siberian Orchestra, got the job at Whitesnake. They need a replacement. Who are they gonna call? The guy they're playing with. Yeah. Basically, that was it. It was. Well, thanks, Jeremy. I don't know. I was talking about it for so long, I even forgot where I was going. All right, I'm gonna play another song.